Hello wrestling fans, Jonathan Cairns here for Red Rock Rewind. In today's episode we have the American Patriot takes on Canada's Titus.
I must say it was hard to track this man down. He's been seemingly eluding me all evening, but this man, one of Canada's top wrestlers, the Maritime's own Titus, and you have revenge on your mind when you take on the American Patriot.
American Patriot, I've been waiting months for this. Last time you and I were in that ring one-on-one, you cracked me across my skull and pinned me for the 1, 2, 3. But I'll be damned if you fool me twice, punk. Tonight, I'm coming out there, and I'm going to beat you and leave you lying in the middle of that ring.
Titus versus the American Patriot.
And welcome back to another episode of Red Rock Rewind, live from Stratford Town Hall here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. The American Patriot making his way to the ring for another great match tonight. My name is Chris McDonald. And thank you very much for checking out another episode here of Red Rock Rewind with Red Rock Wrestling. We've got the American Patriot taking on Titus this evening. Kind of a revenge match that Titus wanted to take on the American Patriot as he's very proudly prancing around the ring with his American flag, entering in here now, and waving that flag very proudly, as the American Patriot does. Always saying freedom isn't free. Likes to say that, but Titus definitely has some words for the American Patriot tonight, waving that American flag on. Not too many fans of the American Patriot in attendance this evening here in Stratford, as you see the Canadian flag in the background. But we've got another great turnout here in Stratford. They are up to the rafters here.
How was Europe?
Introducing his opponent
How was Europe? You like
from Moncton, New Brunswick, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Maritime Son, Titus!
And here we go. The man bent on revenge tonight against the American Patriot. Crowd ready to welcome a big ovation here in Stratford. The one and only Titus. Oh, look at that. He's bringing the Canadian flag, the maple leaf, to the ring tonight. Waving that proudly in the air. Crowd loving Titus here this evening in Stratford. He's set to enter the ring. And it's one thing for these guys to have their flags proudly showing off their countries. But again, potential weapons. Isn't that right, Jonathan Cairns?
That's right, Chris. Jonathan Cairns here. Made my way to the ring here. Titus waving the maple leaf. Proud Canadian taking on a proud American. And actually, Titus is from Moncton, New Brunswick. A true maritime sensation. And now they're going to compare flags, so to speak. We have Titus with the maple leaf versus the Star Spangled Banner of the American Patriot.
Well, this is not a flag match by any means, but we've got, of course, a very strong sense of patriotism here. As you saw earlier in the episode, the recap of the last time these two met one-on-one.
Let's listen to the crowd.
You couldn't boo any louder, I don't think.
No, they don't like the Star Spangled Banner. I wonder if Titus will try it on the other side with the maple leaf. Oh, look, no, he's going to the same corner. Let's see if there's a different reaction.
Here it is.
Much different reaction to the maple leaf. It was some of the actions of the American Patriot that inspired Titus to rediscover his Canadian roots. He was living for a long time in Las Vegas, Nevada, proudly living down there, but when he saw some of the actions of the American Patriot, he took upon himself to defend this country, and I, for one, am grateful Titus has stepped up to defend Canada against this American Patriot.
Patriot against, I don't know why he's trying to win over this crowd this evening with his American flag. He's not going to get anybody turning turncoat on the good red and white here.
Not likely, but the American Patriot is his own biggest fan, and sometimes he doesn't realize why other people don't feel the same way. Well, speaking of big fan favorites, Titus had just over the last year or so, the transformation in Titus from hated villain to beloved fan favorite has been nothing short of extraordinary.
Absolutely. We've seen a big change of heart in Titus here. And again, that Canadian pride coming to the forefront in a lot of it.
Absolutely. Titus has always been one of the top wrestlers in this country. And now that the fans are behind him, too, I think it makes him even better.
And we're in for a treat here tonight because, again, the American Patriot, a top talent here at Red Rock Wrestling. So we're going to be in for a great match here tonight. The Patriot comes to the ring often with the flag, and it's one of those things where, you know, it's for show, but you wonder, could we be seeing this used as a weapon? He's done it before.
We have seen it used as a weapon before, and that's why Titus has revenge in his mind. Today's episode of Red Rock Rewind brought to you by the Factory Cookhouse and Dance Hall. And as I alluded to earlier, Chris, Titus does have revenge in his mind because on more than one occasion, the American Patriot has brought the flag into action in individual and tag team matches, and this is a match that Titus personally requested because he wants revenge tonight.
There he goes. He's even the score, too, by bringing his own flag, the Canadian flag.
Absolutely. Two flags. And they lock up here. Nice wrist lock by Titus. Titus a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, and he looks to be in control of the American Patriot at this time. And putting the pressure on the wrist. Titus enjoying himself, and the crowd firmly behind Titus. But that Patriot is a very skilled competitor. He's not going to be out too long, I don't think. He's trying
to twist his arm off there, but very skillful reversal there from the American Patriot.
The American Patriot is also taunting Titus too. As I was saying before, the American Patriot is an international star. He's wrestled all over the United Kingdom. As a lot of our Red Rock Wrestling stars are international. We see them in the Maritimes, we forget how good they really are, and these guys are stars on the world stage. Beautiful athleticism by Titus. He's a man 6'3", 6'4", 230 pounds, and he moves around like a guy 150 pounds.
Flipped him over. He's in control here.
Now he's asking the people whether they want a leg drop or a knee drop. Even better. Whoa, right on that arm. And
the Patriot wants nothing to do with this. He keep him away from me. So.
Absolutely. He needs to take a breather and just try to shake some circulation back into that arm. Titus is clearly the fan favorite in this one.
Well, again, Titus bent on revenge here. The American Patriot taking him out there. Not only in the singles matches there, but they've tangled in the past with tag matches too. And then Patriot has just been nothing but disrespectful to Titus.
Absolutely, Chris McDonald. This is a bona fide feud, as we saw in that beautiful vignette to open the show. There's definitely some history with these two. And another wrist lock by Titus, putting the pressure on that wrist of the American Patriot. And you can see by the look in his face, he is hurting.
Looking on that arm there, the Patriot looking for that reversal. He gets but a crack again.
One reversal to another. These are two very high-skilled wrestlers, folks, and I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this great wrestling match.
Well, it's one of the things, you see with Red Rock Wrestling, we've got big guys who put on these great shows of strength, and you've got these technical masters like Titus and the American Patriot.
Well, you get Titus, who's kind of a combination of all. He can fly, he can do mat wrestling, and he's got speed too. Titus is almost the total package.
I think we have two very well-matched wrestlers in the ring here this evening. I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely. We try to make it the most competitive matches here at Red Rock Wrestling for sure. And flips him. Beautiful throw.
Back out
beautiful
to the ring.
Aikido throw almost by Titus.
Well, and Patriot going for a walk.
Well, it's probably smart because he was getting the short end of the stick in some of those exchanges. So he's coming out and again interact with the crowd, but it does give him a chance to regain his composure and maybe formulate a plan B of attack.
A lot of negative energy being directed at the American Patriot as he makes his way around the ring here. I know he's trying to catch a little breather here, but man, he's being bombarded by this crowd here in Stratford.
They don't like him at all. I always thought Lincoln Steen was the least popular wrestler here in Red Rock Wrestling. I think the American Patriot could maybe give him a run for his money.
He's up there for sure.
And certainly in the dubious award for most hated wrestler.
Titus waiting for Patriot to get back in the ring here.
Did you see the pressure that Titus has put on that left arm of the American Patriot?
Oh, he's still feeling it. He's still feeling it for sure.
Great ring psychology by Titus by working a body part and wearing it down, because if you don't have one of your four limbs, that puts you at a tremendous disadvantage. And a nice headlock by the Patriot. Because
cranking away on Titus here, getting him down to a knee.
Absolutely, because as much as Titus doesn't like the American Patriot, he's smart enough to know he is a world-class wrestler, and he's not someone to be taken lightly. He's not someone you could go into without a strategy. When you go into without a strategy, Patriot's going to catch you with something. Fires him off the ropes. Oh, nice power by the Patriot. Patriot has been working out extensively. He's probably in the best shape I've ever seen him in. And he'll have to be to get victory over Titus. Whoa.
Frog. Oh,
Frog, beautiful hip toss. Setting up for
up.
big body slam with authority.
Oh,
We've seen some of the power of Titus.
that's amazing. Yeah, back out again to the floor goes the American Patriot.
Absolutely, trying to, let's go for plan C. Plan B didn't work, maybe plan C will work. We'll be right back, folks.
I'm Cowboy Mike Hughes. I'm a professional wrestler. I've gone through extensive training and I am a professional. Kids, don't try this at school, don't try this at home, don't try this anywhere.
We're back in Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium. Jonathan Cairns with Chris McDonald. And Titus got tired of waiting for the American Patriot. He ran out, but he was baited by the Patriot.
Suckered right back into that trap there. Yeah, you got to be careful. The American Patriot, very crafty, cagey wrestler here in Red Rock
Using
Wrestling.
his left arm to pound on him. I noticed that, so still feeling the effects of some of that work earlier on the right side of his body.
Nice evasive maneuvers there from Titus.
Right
Oh,
back, beautiful high cross body, hooks a leg. Oh, did he get him? No. just a
oh,
kick out.
that was close. I don't think Patriot was expecting that.
Absolutely. Patriot's doing very well tonight, but whatever he has a move for, Titus is an answer. So this is some great wrestling by Titus. Whoop, ducks the high boot.
Ooh.
Didn't get him. Did you get him right in the mouth, Chris?
Looks like he got him in the upper body there, but he's got him in the corner here, and he's whipping him over to the other side of the ring. But again,
Went one too many times.
That's
Oh,
it.
threw him, but he still lands on his feet. Oh, great left. Drops him with a left.
now Titus is out to the floor.
Wow, big left hook by the Patriot, and now Patriot gets a chance to show off to the crowd.
Well, we're trying to show off here, and again, telling these folks that he's the man.
Yeah, trying to convince people, or maybe convince himself that he is the superior athlete. But now he's going out to the floor to get Titus. I was thinking for a second he was going to go for that counter, but the Patriot does want a pinfall victory to get that much closer to a Red Rock Wrestling Championship match.
Right on the floor here as Patriots just laying into Titus.
Well, Titus is in trouble now. He landed hard on the gym floor, throws him into the ring. In comes Patriot showing his speed. And boot to the back. Patriot in control now. Drops an elbow. Going for pin. 2 count, but he didn't hook the legs, Chris. Had he hooked the legs, maybe.
Hard to say, the Patriot showing a bit of an upper hand here to Titus after Titus is sent to the floor. But we'll see how this works out here for the American Patriot because, yeah, he does definitely have the upper hand right now.
He does have the upper hand right now. Titus is draped on the ropes. And kicked him right to the rib area. Oh, did he get him in the eyes there? I couldn't see.
We saw that, but you know who didn't see that?
Mr. Northcott.
That's right.
One of our fine officials.
Again, the Patriot taking advantage of every situation. You got to be careful. Keep in mind those flags are still at the ringside.
Well, that's right. We didn't take them back. Oh, big boot to the face by Titus, going for a clothesline. Down goes Titus. Hits him again with a clothesline.
Big rally here from Titus.
Well, he is so resilient. Goes into the corner. What's he going for? Oh, dropped his head. Telegraphed that. Big boot to the face. Ooh!
I thought he was dazed. I thought Titus had him there for a second, but Patriot just snapped right back out of it and took him down.
Been an excellent back and forth match, Chris. Oh, is that just a 2 count?
Looks like it.
Back and forth. The Patriot showing some of his ring savvy and his resilience.
Patriot demanding that was a 3.
Uh,
Crowd begs to differ.
Yeah, I think you're correct. That's a fair 2 count.
I can't tell if they're saying 2 or boo to the American Patriot.
I would tend to think boo, but
probably a mix of both.
Could very well be. And he's picking him up. Got him by the hair, setting him up for a neck breaker. Oh, neck. He got him good on that.
Down on the mat.
Now Patriot's just taking his time. Oh, now he's gloating to these people. You know what, Chris? Had he covered him with a hook in the leg, he might have got the 3 count.
Patriot loves to showboat. He loves to brag, show off.
And again, puts him in a headlock to just show his superiority over Titus.
Cranking in there. Taking him down on the mat.
Right
just
down.
full control here from the American Patriot.
And that's going to really wear out. Guys, look at him putting extra pressure. Titus, if he can get the support of these people, can maybe help him power his way out of this one. But as you can see, Titus has certainly lost a lot of steam that he had earlier.
Patriot with a big smile on his face. He's very confident right now. Oh,
arm dropped once. If it drops 3 times, then
3
the match
times
is
this
over.
match will be over.
Oh my goodness, maybe he
There's
does
2.
have a choke there. Maybe check for a choke.
Here's the 3rd.
Oh, he's still there. He's
He's
there.
holding on.
And there's what I alluded
He's
to
holding
earlier.
on. We get this
There's the
crowd rally
people
behind him.
supporting Titus, and that's what he's going to need to fire his way out of this. And Titus has certainly embraced being the fan favorite. He's certainly embraced having the people behind him, and now he's powering his way out of it. He's almost... Oh, did you see that? He pulled his hair.
Yeah, Patriot in a panic there, just desperate to shut down the momentum that Titus had in the comeback.
And I think
He's back up on the
he was
rope,
able to shield
bragging.
himself that Aiden Northcott did not see that hair pull. I try not to criticize officials in professional wrestling because it is so difficult to referee this sport. Going for a pin, 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count, but that certainly wasn't a kick out with authority. The Patriot is wearing down Titus now. He's on the second rope, setting him up for something. Oh, went for a leg drop, but Titus got out of the way. This is the break Titus needs to get back into this match.
Could be. We can see a momentum shift here if Titus can get back. Although it looks like Patriot might be getting up
Injured
first.
his hip a little bit there. But as you can see, some of the damage done to Titus.
Nobody home from that leg drop, right? So right back on the ring there.
That was the break Titus needed, but Patriot is back into it. Oh, big right by Titus. Big left by the Patriot. We're exchanging rights and lefts here. Oh, he almost dropped him with that one. Oh,
Huge
right
exchange.
and then boot to the breadbasket.
Patriot shuts it down.
Oh, big clothesline.
Titus.
But he's right back up. Look, this Patriot is showing a lot of resiliency. Reverses the Irish whip. Ducks the clothesline. Hits him with a flying forearm.
shot,
He can
huge
get that.
shot.
Oh, no. I'm very impressed with Patriot's resiliency in this one. Titus goes into the corner. Oh, misses the shoulder block. Big boot to the face.
Huge.
Now Titus could get him. Oh, so
2
close
count.
to a 3. That was maybe a 2.5. Such an exciting back and forth match here today on Red Rock Rewind.
Absolutely. Crowd loving this. And Titus feeding off this crowd energy here in Stratford this evening.
Oh, 2 of the finest wrestlers you're going to find anywhere in this match, folks.
Patriots laid out here as Titus goes to the top rope. What's he going to do?
Now, Titus has certainly been to the top rope before. He's taking a little bit of time, getting the crowd behind him, going for the jump. Oh, took a little bit too long. Patriot got his foot up and got it right on the jaw. Hits him in the stomach again. It's, set him up for a version of a Bulldog DDT.
Is that it? Oh,
that was so close.
Oh, my
And
goodness. Gets that shoulder up, and we are still going.
Oh, and he had the presence of mind to hook the leg, too, and I think Patriot is legitimately surprised he kicked out.
I think he's getting very frustrated, very angry right now. I see him looking over at the corner at the flag. Oh,
No. And
He's
I don't
got
wanna
our
see it
flag.
end-
What's he
I don't wanna
doing?
see it end like this. It's been a great back and forth match. I don't want to see it ended on a DQ or something to do with the flag. Come on, Aiden, take that flag from him, please. Take the flag. Thank you, Aiden. Aiden takes the flag. Oh, but no,
this is
there's another flag. He's gone for the
2
Star
flags
Spangled
it is.
Banner.
Aiden puts the other flag back here.
Oh, come on, we've seen this before. I don't want to see this again. There we go. Oh, oh, that backfired. That's poetic justice for you right now. And Titus is going to the top rope. The Patriot is confused. What's going to happen? Titus is flying. Drops the elbow. Could he get him?
He got him. The big 3 count. Titus, your winner tonight. Big backfire on the American Patriot. He tried to hit Titus when Aiden Northcott wasn't looking. Swings the red, white, and blue and winds up getting black and blue as it bounces off the ropes and hits him back in the face. Titus taking advantage of the situation off the top rope and gets the pin with
Wow.
a 1, 2, 3.
Wow, Chris McDonald, that was a sensational match where the American Patriots' dirty tactics with the flag backfired. Goes to hit Titus, hits himself off the rope with it, knocks himself to the mat, gives Titus the chance to drop the elbow and get the 1, 2, 3. Excellent match here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. And we see the American Patriot still out in the ground. Or on the mat. He's very frustrated with himself and frustrated that he came out on the losing end this time against Titus. You see the Star Spangled Banner right down on the ground, right on the ring. But the Patriot picks it up again. The loser this time, but a sensational match between these two.
Just like maple syrup, revenge is sweet.
Absolutely. Great analogy, Chris McDonald. And there, the Patriot raises the Star Spangled Banner, but he did not win tonight. It was the Canadian Titus defeating the American Patriot.
Red Rock Wrestling would like to thank our proud sponsors bringing you this episode of Red Rock Rewind: The Factory Cookhouse and Dance Hall, Q93, Quick Copy Printing, Naturally Fit, The Tech Guru, and McDougall Steel Erectors, who make this episode and Red Rock Wrestling possible to bring to you the best wrestling fans in the Maritimes.